Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! No! Hey everybody, welcome back to Comic YOUniverse, the only nerd-centric thing you need in your life. And you know, when this week started, I thought the Alfred thing was going to be the stupidest thing we were going to talk about, and then Friday happened.
Yeah, I like to take that out and just act like it never happened, but unfortunately it did, man. And if you didn't know by the intro, what we are talking about is Thundercats Roar. And if you don't know what Thundercats are,
God help you.
yes. And if you don't know what Thundercats Roar is, you're in luck, but we're going to tell you anyway. So
yeah. So strap in or strap on.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So go ahead, hit them with what you're thinking.
Where do I begin? So yes, Thundercats is now the second reboot to the Thundercats franchise. The other one was done in 2011, which was this anime-esque show.
Right.
But now we're going in a more comedic direction, and if you've seen the promotion, it looks like OKKO or, you know, like Steven Universe and all that. And I like Steven Universe and OKKO to an extent. But yeah, we're looking at an 80s franchise that has a massive fan base to this day.
And even the spin-off, the first reboot has its own fair share of fans. And this is not in the vein of that at all.
No. It's, wow. Look how far we've fallen.
Yeah. It's really goofy, slapstick comedy, kind of like your Teen Titans.
Now, granted, we've only seen the promotional picture and just a little animatic here and there.
I think it was the actual opening trailer, because he talks about what the trailer's going to show us.
And it like the guy said, oh, you know...
The intro is what I mean, not trailer, but intro.
And there was a behind the scenes, and the creator was like, you know, Thundercats always opened itself to so much comedic things. I was like, no, it didn't. What?
Maybe weird things, sure, but that doesn't translate into...
Snarf is funny, but...
Then Wile the Kit and Cat, maybe a little here and there, but that's about it.
Yeah, did you watch the same show?
Well, I mean, we'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to actually watch the full thing, but right off the bat, the guy starts off with like, I'm a huge fan, guys! Check out all my memorabilia! You know, he doesn't actually say that, but that's what it's showing you. It's just to basically try to make the people like you and I and the rest of the universe...
Not come to us out with the torches.
Right, exactly. And he's like, no, I've been a fan since my whole life, and I used to watch it, and then, like you said, he goes, yeah, it's just ridiculous, it's hurting my head, it's making me feel nauseous. Just the fact that we have to get this, it feels like something like oh no, we're about to lose the rights to Thundercats, we gotta throw some shit together. Unfortunately, Teen Titans Go is making us a lot of money, let's go ahead and make it in the style of that, and let's see what we come out with.
Wow.
We're talking to the likes of Lion-O calling his sword a choppy stick.
Yep.
It's his choppy stick. The Sword of Omens is his choppy stick. Let that sink into your head for a second.
I'm going to go scream real quick.
Or vomit. No, but, you know, but on the flip side, and this kind of shocked you, the last incarnation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has taught me to at least give anything a fair shot, because I felt the exact same way I feel about this, probably more so with the last Turtles. I was like, this animation style is horrible. Why are they running like Naruto? Why are their eyes wide out? Why does Donatello have a chip in his teeth? You know, why is there a crack and I was nitpicking the hell out of this incarnation of the Turtles. And by the end of it, it was not only my favorite show on TV, it was my favorite Turtles incarnation, period. Whether myself, an 80s baby, that being sacrilegious to say or not, it was my favorite incarnation of the Turtles. So I'm willing to approach this. Like I approach anything. I'll give you at least the first episode, and if the first episode is passable, you get my attention for 3 to 5 episodes. After that, then I've really placed the judgment. So in all fairness, going off of that, there's a chance it could be entertaining, sure, because like you said, you're a fan of Steven Universe. If it even resembles the comedic value in those shows,
And Steven Universe can be dark at times,
right? So there could be a chance. My thing is if there's an overarching story, I might be in for the long haul, and I'll just deal with all the crap that I don't like. But, you know, he tries to make it up. He's like, for every funny joke we put in there, there's two steps of action. And I'm like, listen, man, don't try to hammer home the action to us 80s babies and nerds that love the show for what it is. You know, that doesn't make it better. You know, that just, you're trying to please everybody with shit. And not everyone likes shit. You know, just flies. Flies like shit, and that's about it.
Yeah. So we're gonna be optimistic, but so far we're not feeling it.
Right.
So
yeah.
far.
No. I mean, I'll be honest about it. That I don't want it to be like this, but if it's how they're gonna give it to me, I'll give it a shot. You know, I don't have any other choice, to be honest.
Because here's the thing, guys. We don't want to hate anything. You know,
Yeah,
look, but you know, you've got to sell us really hard, and so far this, you know, man bun didn't really see it.
Right. No. Exactly. But really, guys, I mean, just taking what you do know of, if you know the story at all, and ever watched the cartoons, either version, you know that it's not just action. It's story driven. There's plot conveniences that kind of maybe not in the next episode, but 3 episodes down the line that may have something to do with it. You know, and it is cool and exciting characters, and some of it was how dark it was. Like, Mom Ra is the embodiment of evil. How do you get the embodiment of evil? And in all honesty, probably top 5 scariest villains ever portrayed, especially in the kids' show. Okay, he's now going to be this slapstick comedy. Does that even go hand in hand? Like, just because they're cute kitties, okay, doesn't make them funny, you know? I don't know. And again, you know, side note, the first naked woman I ever seen in my life was Chitara.
Technically counts.
That does count. It was a furry, but hey, whatever, you know? So again, it started off like that, literally walking around naked. And now it's a goofy, real goofy children. It's like in the vein of like SpongeBob, it seems like, and it's just, he's got a choppy stick. The Sword of Omens is a choppy stick. The most powerful weapon in the universe is called a choppy stick. All right, let's move.
Yeah, at least we're being kinder to this than our brother Mount Vernon kid, who, ooh.
Yeah, he let his alter ego Hurricane Chris out on this one, I'm sure. But again, even I'm gonna say this to you, Chris. If Turtles have taught us anything, we should at least give it at least one episode.
It's not just that. Remember how everyone hated Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes and that one?
Yeah, that too.
You know, and Spectacular Spider-Man.
The Joker from The Dark Knight. So there's so many, even though I'm not a fan of that Joker, but
looks can be deceiving. But sometimes, like, even I wanted to give and then I gave Teen Titans Go an episode, and I went, no.
But apparently it has gotten better.
No. No.
You refuse,
no.
don't you? Yes.
No.
We're going to tie him up, put tape on his eyelids, make him watch a few episodes.
Like Clockwork Orange. Like, I'll be good. I'll be good. So speaking of reboots, let's talk about the other one. And it's actually funny because this came out the same day. Like, I feel like Cartoon Network...
I had already known about it, but it did come out the same day.
Yeah, but like the promotion stuff came out for it. And I feel like Cartoon Network, oh hell no, with Thundercats.
Right, exactly. So basically, go ahead, tell them.
Yeah, so this was announced later last year, but we are getting a She-Ra reboot.
And for those who don't know who She-Ra is, it is the twin sister of He-Man. Prince Adam, Masters of the Universe fame. And this is...
We don't have a trailer or anything. We just have a poster and a cast list.
Right. And the actual, it's She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. So plural, not just singular. So before, the old show was Princess of Power, singular meaning her. Now it seems like they're all going to have like their fair share, all her friends and the rebels or whatever.
Yeah. And, you know, it does get, even though we haven't seen a trailer, I'm like, wow, this is giving me some serious Star versus the Forces of Evil. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying it will be like that, but I'm getting a vibe from it so far. And here's the thing, and this is the same thing in regards to Thundercats Roar, is that if I wanted to watch Star versus and, you know, OKKO, I'll go watch those shows. don't give me the same show, but with a, you know, something that is already established lore.
Right.
You know, that's that's just kind of asinine. Why didn't you just, if that was the case, do something a little more original with, you know, with new characters and
right, exactly. This way you don't piss off a whole section of your fan base.
Now, again, keep in mind. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, what I was going to say, I was just going to say, a big portion, whether they like to admit it or not, Cartoon Network and a big portion of their audience is adult. Okay, we watched the shows that we watched as kids, the Tsunamis, and then even in the later in the evening, clearly the stoner demographic is who they go for, who are just binge watching cartoons and eating Frosted Flakes, if you will, watching TV. But, you know, again, you have to appeal to the people that made it what it is, because She-Ra, Thundercats, He-Man, those shows wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the adults. And I get it, you want to appeal to the younger audience, but you're gonna catch more flies with sugar. So if you made me happy, and I was like, hey Billy, look what I used to watch when I was a kid, check this out, now it's here for you. We can sit down together and watch it. And I'm going to be more inclined to buy Billy all the toys and action figures, because I had all the toys and action figures as a kid on this awesome show that we can watch together. And not that I want to rip my eyeballs out because he's watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want a parent sitting there going, oh my God, I can't stand this, and then expect them to go buy the toys for their kids. It's
And the other thing is, again, going back to She-Ra, is that yes, I want to wait for a trailer to give full thoughts, but
Sure.
and the other thing is that Netflix, for the most part, has a decent hold on their animation. Like another great '80s reboot is Voltron. You know, their Voltron Legendary Defender. That's great. That has a massive fan base,
and it is good. It's genuinely good.
It's generally good. So I am a little more optimistic to She-Ra than I am Thundercats right now.
Right. I mean, and again, even like what was it? Armstrong. Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
That show's pretty cool. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's like I didn't think I'd like a show based off of Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Spider-Man.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm right there with you, and it's pretty good. So again, Netflix does get a little more leeway right now, and they are kind of succeeding where maybe not so much Cartoon Network. I mean, look what they did to Ben 10. You know, so. Again, but that's just kind of our thoughts where we stand on it right now. We can't really give a full-blown until we see a trailer, or at least
I guarantee we'll get a trailer for She-Ra and maybe Thundercats this Comic-Con.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the San Diego Comic-Con, we'll get some more for
It would be a waste of an opportunity for them, for sure, if they don't. Yeah, honestly. Well, guys, you know, let us know what you guys... I'm pretty sure what all of you guys... I haven't heard... I think the most positive spin on Thundercats has really come from you and I. Everyone
and even
else,
then, we're stretching it.
I'm really, all of our other friends, everyone online is just like, this is toxic waste.
And it could be, nice. It could easily be, like...
Right, so again, let us know what you guys think down below. Let us know, are you excited about this? And, you know, if you have a better idea of a show that should be rebooted, or maybe rebooted in this vein, let us know in the comments below. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. You know what would have really worked? Oh yeah, another good reboot that's come out. DuckTales, forgot about. Yeah,
oh yeah, that's fantastic.
The DuckTales reboot. But you know what would have really worked in this vein? Disney Bonkers. Yeah, Bonkers could do that. You could get away with this with Bonkers.
Yeah, for sure. I can definitely see that. Or even something, you know, even Goofy.
Yeah, Goof Troop. That's perfect.
Yeah, I think it would definitely fit in that same vein, and it would work to that kind of humor. But again, we're talking Disney to Warner Brothers again. It always comes down to those two, doesn't it?
How about you just do a reboot of like Yogi Bear or one of the other Hanna-Barbera characters?
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. Watch me pull out my iPhone. Actually, don't do that.
No, but seriously...
I'm smarter than the average blogger.
You did not just say that. Oh my God.
I felt that in my soul.
Yeah, was it burning? I think that's called gonorrhea.
That it's either burn it like self-loathing or my gallbladder acting up. One or the other.
What, right?
Anyway, so
guys, until next time.
See you once more in the universe.